Matt Dusk might be a name you're familiar with because he's one of Canada's jazz superstars. Glen Peloso may be another name you're quite familiar with, known from HGTV's Restaurant Makeover. Well, today we're at Matt Dusk's home because Glen Peloso did a fantastic new renovation of his bedroom and bathroom. So we're kind of getting a T.TV tour.
Welcome!
Yay! Hi, how are
Come on
you?
in. All right.
Awesome.
You ready to see the big transformation?
Yes, absolutely. I want to see this infamous bedroom makeover.
Oh, I thought you were here to see Glen's turning into a woman. No? Okay. Never mind.
That's
Hi.
a whole other show.
Hi, I'm Glen Peloso, and we are here in the bedroom of Matt Dusk on the second floor of his house. I'm not even sure that he knows I'm here, but he'll find out eventually. So what happened was that Matt asked me if I'd give him a hand recreating his room, because when I first got here, it had this sort of baby blue wall and maroon drapery, and really it sort of reminded me of the kind of room that I expected that eventually this person was going to grow up, maybe go to university. But I think they were doing not so bad in their grade 9 math class.
Well, did you have any input in the design that he ultimately ended up?
I had lots of input. He just chose not to listen to any of it.
He did have a nice big bed, which was sort of a nice thing, and he had some existing furniture, but really it didn't feel at all like, Frank Sinatra would have run screaming or would have just tucked his kids into this room to let them go to sleep. So I said,
What
"No."
Glen's really amazing at doing is he allows you to talk and to talk and to talk, but meanwhile in his head he's thinking, how do I get him away from these crazy ideas?
So I said, Matt, we have to give it sort of a kind of a Miami 1950s, 60s feel, which is really what Matt is. If you know his music, that's really who he is. He sort of, embodies the spirit of those old dead singers, but he sings well as opposed to them who are dead.
He was able to look into, the way my house already looked, the way I dress, the way I talk, the way the music I like, and said, okay, well, if this is kind of who he is, let's kind of turn that the bedroom into that kind of place of relaxation.
So what we did is he has a love of palms. Don't know why. It might have been the time in Las Vegas, but we're not allowed to talk about that. Apparently what happens in Las Vegas never happened. Okay. So we added this sort of palm iridescent wallpaper, which was in the light it has sort of a gold undertone to it. We had the bedding already. He had the actual physical bed, so we changed up all the bedding, which used to be, I think it was baby blue with some sort of a what was the word? Oh, ugly.
Tell me how you met Glen.
Well, we were at a party together. I was at a Palzolari. They do a lot of my clothes, and Glen was there, and he said, hey, how would you like me to come into your bedroom? I was like, dude,
Suggestive.
we just met.
We added a bunch of pillows, a little his and hers, a little bit of glitz to make it really beautiful. On either side of the bed, we added these great little lamps, which are from Living Lighting. They're absolutely incredible, and I love the lines in them to give it that kind of Hollywood, slightly hotel feel, and then these beautiful satin drapes behind him. We added a bit of detail, found this great mare over the dresser, created some florals. It absolutely looks fantastic. And then we got to the master bathroom, just a tiny little thing, which had originally a door that swung out, took up too much space into the room, so we changed that to be a nice little pocket door, and then went back to the old school, fantastic black and white tile. This is in marble and stone. Ripped out the entire shower, which was just this tiny little thing, had a little teeny opening, but really kind of ugly, out of these great marble tiles on the wall in a strié, some new faucets. Now this room looks really, quite elegant.
It's like falling in love for the first time. It's like waking up fresh in the sunshine, like having nothing to lose. I love you, T.TV. There you go.